All right. So let's create podcast out of it, right? For creating podcast out of the documents that you have uploaded, by the way, you can upload any document that you want right over here. What I'm going to, or website or video, right? What I'm going to do, I'm going to click on audio overview, and in audio overview as well, if you want to focus on some particular use case, right? If you want to just focus on some particular part, you can ask it right over here, right? I can ask it to focus, right? I can ask it to focus on investment thesis, right? Or I want to invest and just focus on that, and I can choose the format. Is it going to be deep dive or brief or critic or debate? I can choose the length of the podcast as well, short, default, or long. I can choose the language as well. Let's say I'm not comfortable in English, I can ask it to create it in German, or like any of my mother tongue, right? Russian, or Marathi, or Gujarati, or any language that you want, right? So they support like more than 100 languages. They are supporting more and more languages in upcoming few days, right? So I'll just hit enter. I'll just click on generate, right? Not only that, you can create video out of it as well, right? You can create an explainer video out of it. You can select the format, you can select the explainer and or brief, and you can create video out of it. You can create a mind map out of it. You can create report out of it. You can create flashcards, right? Let's say if you want to study all of these things, you can create flashcards out of it as well. You can create quiz in order to understand, like know if you have proficiency over that or not as well. Now let's see all of these things one by one, right? Who is ready to like listen to podcast? It will take some time. It will take like 5 to 10 minutes. I created it before the session because I didn't want to waste your time, right? So folks, here you can see we have created the podcast, right? Who is ready to listen to the custom podcast that we have just built? Who is ready to listen to the custom podcast that we just built? Me. Love this. Let's listen to the podcast, right?
Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we are taking on a true titan of the economy.
Who is mind
Apple
blown? Who
Inc.,
is mind
ticker
blown?
AAPL.
We've been digging through the sources, their latest FY25
Who is
10Ks.
absolutely mind blown? It has created me podcast the out of the documents which I shared. And not only that, folks. Is it so? No. I can also be guest on this podcast and I can ask it question, right? I can ask it questions. So just click on the interactive mode, right? Once I click on interactive mode, I'll just play.
Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we are taking on Oh, hey, our listener wants to join in. What's up?
Hey, so I'm a fundamental investor. I really like Mr. Warren Buffett's investment style. So can you critically analyze Apple like Mr. Warren Buffett will, and tell me if I should invest in Apple or not?
Oh, that is a fantastic question.
And we love that you're focused on fundamental investing.
You are definitely in the right place because our whole analysis here is basically structured around that idea.
Analyzing Apple through the lens of a deep value investor like Warren Buffett.
And the short answer to
Who is
whether you
absolutely
should
mind blown?
invest.
Drop in AMB in the chat box if you are absolutely mind blown, right? You can simply create such custom podcast. You can ask it question and you can consume knowledge in 10x way right now. Who is absolutely mind blown? AMB. That's why this tool is like one of my favorite tools, right? Not only this tool is so powerful. This tool is so powerful. It will create you custom video as well, right? Let's see the video, right? Let's see the video. So it has created me custom video out of the documents which I uploaded, right? Let's say your boss sent you like grunt 200-page document, just create a custom video, understand it, and just be the star of meeting, right? And get that next appraisal. Okay. So folks, it has created me the custom video.
Apple's brand isn't just the most valuable, it's in a completely different league. That massive gap between Apple and the next players, Microsoft and Amazon, that's their secret weapon. It
So my
represents
like default
billions
video
and
plays of
billions of
2x.
dollars in pure customer loyalty and trust. It's their economic fortress.
Who is absolutely
Is
mind
the
blown,
fancy
folks?
model
Who
wrong?
is absolutely
Or is
mind
the
blown? It has
market just
created me
way too
custom
optimistic?
video, right? It has created
Well,
me
the
custom video out of the things which I uploaded, right? You can upload like maybe research on your very niche topic, right? And it will create custom video out of it. How fun it is, right? It will create custom podcast for you. Not only that, not only for that. Goenka explained you how you can create report. But folks, would you like to create a 10x presentation out of that report? Drop in PPT in the chat box if you want to create PPTs out of it, right? Because I understand as a working professional or as a business owner, you have to present something on daily basis, right? On daily or on weekly basis, right? Will it be super if you can create consultant level, McKinsey level, BCG level presentations without spending millions of dollars? Will that be awesome? Yes. So for doing that, you can use Notebook LM itself, right? upload all the relevant documents which you want to, and once you do that, just click on slide deck. And even in slide deck, you can choose the topic, right? You can choose the topic. I'm going to present it to my management, or I'm going to present it to the client which I'm acquiring, and kindly create presentation around that. You can type it in prompt over here. You can upload all the relevant documents here, and folks, it is going to create such a beautiful presentation. I'll just show you, right? I'll just show you. Instead of like speaking, I'll just show you what kind of presentation it will create for you, right? So this is the infographic, but let me just open the presentation. Yeah. So folks, who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? I created this presentation in matter of like 1 minute. Drop in MB in the chat box if you are absolutely mind blown. Like just see, like in just 1 minute, by uploading all the documents, I created this entire presentation, right? And folks, like you can be the star of your organization by just like giving this one simple prompt, and it will take you 2 minutes of your time. Who feels like this is like absolutely game changer? Yes, game changer, GC, absolutely. So this is, in this way you can create custom presentations for your particular use case, and without any hallucinations, right? Without any false information, you can create these kind of presentations, right? By the way, folks, would you like me to show you one more tool where you can go inside the presentation and edit it as well? Here also you can upload it in your Google Slides and you can edit it, right? You can click on share, right? And after that, you can like upload it in your Google, copy link to slides, and you can change it over there as well, right? You can change it over there as well. So here you can do it. Also, one more favorite tool, one more favorite tool of mine for creating any kind of presentation is called a GenSpark, right? It's called a GenSpark. So you can go on GenSpark, you can simply give a prompt, create me investment thesis for Apple Inc. So what did you do? It takes some time, right? It will take like 7 to 8 minutes to create the presentation, but I'll show you the quality of presentation, right? It is also free tool. All the tools which I'm showing right now either are free or freemium, right? So you can try them out, you can see if it is useful for you, and after that you can decide, right? Like most of the tools are free only. Okay, so here folks, I just gave it prompt like create me investment thesis for Apple, and it went through entire thing, right? It went through, it researched, and after that it researched all the images and what to include, what not to include. It read articles for me, right? And did deep thinking, and after that it created me, after you can see like entire workflow, and it like went through all the data, it downloaded the images like just like a human will do. And let's see the quality of presentation it created for me, right? Let's see the quality of presentation it created for me, and you guys tell me on a scale of 1 to 10 how much are you going to rate this presentation. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10 folks, how much are you going to rate this presentation? If let's say someone is presenting to you like this, are, will you be absolutely mind blown or not? Will you be absolutely mind blown or not, right? It has created me investment thesis for Apple in just matter of 7 to 8 minutes, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much are you going to rate it? 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 8, 10, 10. Oh my god, yeah, absolutely. So you can create this as well for absolutely free of cost in just 7 to 8 minutes, right? That's how powerful AI is. That's how powerful AI is, right? Who feels like you are having superpower right now? Who feels like you just got a super upgrade and supercharge superpower right now? Me. Absolutely. That's how crazy it is. Not, this is not it. This is not it, folks. You can also, like I told you, you can also create question answers, right? Whatever documents that you uploaded, you can create quiz out of it. You can try this quiz, right? So here, according to financial data for blah blah blah, what is the answer? So you can try out this, and you can see like if you got proficiency over that topic or not. Not only that, you can also create a briefing document where you are going to get summary of entire thing that you uploaded, right? Who is now absolutely mind blown? Who is not absolutely mind blown by seeing the power of Notebook LM and GenSpark? AMB, mind blown. MB. Love this energy, folks. Absolutely love this energy. All right. Why am I asking you like so many like to drop in MB or drop in yes or drop in no? Because I know, folks, this is like more than our 200 session, right? I know when you interact the most, at that time you get the most amount of knowledge, right? That's why I'm asking so many questions. Okay. All right. With that being said, let's move on to next tool, right? Let's move on to next tool. By the way, folks, would you like to like yeah, in the morning I had coffee with Steve Jobs in front of Pyramid, right? After that, I went on a jogging with Mr. Elon Musk and President of United States, right? After that, in afternoon, I met this person who is called as Cristiano Ronaldo, right? So for my lunch. So all of these images are AI generated. Now let's see how you can create these kind of images. But as a working professional, this is not relevant for you. This is just for like fun. I added it over here. But as a working professional or as a business owner, what is relevant for you? Creating these kind of marketing collaterals, right? So folks, would you like to learn how you can create these kind of marketing collaterals, or would you like to learn how you can create the UI, UX interface for any use case that you have over here? Yes, yes. Would you like to create interface for your app? Would you like to create interface for your any website? Okay, and that also in just matter of minute. Yes. Absolutely. Love this energy, folks. So let's see how you can create something like this for absolutely free of cost in just matter of minutes, right? So do we have any UI UX designer in the call right now? Yes, Aditya. Me. Oh my God, we have more than 10, 12 UI UX designers. So folks, would you everyone does everyone want to become a UI UX developer in just matter of 2 minutes? I'll show you how to do it, right? I'll show you how to do it. Okay. So let's say you are starting your business, you are starting your own consulting firm. Okay. You're starting your own AI consulting firm and you want to create website for it. You want to create website for it, or maybe you want to create any kind of marketing collateral. So the tool which I'm going to use for this is called as Nano Banana. It is from Gemini, absolutely free of cost and really good tool. You can also use ChatGPT for it, but personally I'm using Gemini because it is like better in quality, right? It is better and faster. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to simply ask it to act as act as senior UI UX developer with 10 years of experience and create me first fold of landing page for my AI automation agency, right? AI automation agency, and I'll ask it to create image. I'm just giving it a very simple prompt, right? And in tools, I'll just select on create image, right? And now I'm going to hit enter. Now I'm going to hit enter. Okay. Who is excited for the output? Who is excited for the output? Me. It will take some time, folks. As you know, like Nanobana is also like thinking model, right? It is also a reasoning model. So basically, it will think before it generate any image, right? First of all, it will think. After that, it will craft everything, and after that, it will create, right? Developing visual concept, and you can see the thinking, right? Crafting visual representation, examining the designing choice, and after that, it has created me this. It has created me this. Now, this is not something I wanted. I'll ask it to redo it, right? I'll ask it to redo it. Get inspired from Apple and create me wireframe to build website, right? So if I don't like this work, I can simply, just like employee, I can simply ask it to redo it. But folks, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much will you rate this? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much will you rate this work from Gemini? How much will you rate this? 6, 7, 4, 10. All right. 10. A lot of you are very generous with ratings, but I wanted to be I wanted it to do the better work, so I asked it to do it better, right? So now it is generating me the exact wireframe, right? It is generating me the exact wireframe. Now I'll ask it to create me image out of it. Create me image out of it. All right. So now it is generating me the image, right? I ask it to think harder than now. It analyzes like where should be the logo, where should be everything, and how should be the font and everything, right? Now I ask it to create image out of it. Now I ask it to create an image out of it. Okay, folks, like a junior UI designer with 1 or 2 years of experience, their quality of work is matched with one very basic prompt, very basic prompt, right? I know like still AI can't replace someone who is like really advanced, but folks, right now here you can see now who is more impressed, with something what AI has created for us, right? Now who is more impressed? Are you folks more impressed now? Yes. So did I fulfill the promise of making you UI UX designer in just matter of 2 minutes? Yes. Yes. Of course, folks, like you can be very in depth with prompts and you can like ask it to redo the work, until you get your final output, until you are satisfied with your output, right? I'm just demonstrating you what is possible with the power of AI, right? Now we have created the entire thing. But is it so? We have to create website for it as well, right? We have to create a website for it as well. By the way, who would like to become a web developer in just matter of 2 minutes? Who would like to now become a web developer in just matter of 2 minutes? Me. Again, the tool which I'm going to use for coding it, right? For coding it is Gemini, right? If you want to develop this out of develop a website out of it, what I'm going to do, I'm simply going to ask it to create me front end for this website using HTML, CSS, and Tailwind, right? Folks, I have zero technical knowledge. Let's say I don't have any understanding of coding. I just know like what kind of language it is used in coding. So I just gave it 3 words, right? Three things which it can use. Now I'll just hit enter. Now let's see the magic, right? My hands are up in the air, and folks, it will start coding for you. It will start coding entire front-end code for you, right? So now, folks, you can see right over here, it has started coding me entire thing, right? It has started coding me entire thing. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? AMB, MB, right? Absolutely mind blown. So as a workshop attendee, right now you are able to do work of UI UX designer, you are able to do work of front end engineer. And once it create front end code for it, we can ask it to create a backend code for it as well, according to whatever server that you host it on. You can just give it in prompt and it will make you backend engineer as well. In all of these things just in matter of 5 minutes, right? Of course, like if you want quality of work, you can like spend 2-3 hours and wipe code, like really good thing, right? It is still coding, and now it has created me entire thing, right? It has created me entire thing. So I'll ask it to run this code and show me output, right? So it has created this entire thing for me. So now I have asked it to run this code and show me the output, right? Or I can go on some HTML code compiler and I can run it over there as well. But I'll just ask Gemini to do it. It is like more or less it should do it. Okay. What I can do instead as well, I'll just copy it. I'll search HTML compiler. I'll just paste it over here and I'll click on run. Folks, who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? It has created me this entire website from just one single prompt, right? You can see right over here. It has created me this entire website, right? With just one single prompt. And it created me the entire front-end code. And after that, I'll ask it to create a backend code as well. It will create me entire backend code as well, right? So it is also giving me 2 choices, like what do I like better, and I can choose that as well. So it has created me entire front-end code. Now I can ask it to create me, like write me backend code for it as well, right? Write me backend code for it as well, right? And simply, like folks, we created the entire front end. If I don't like something, I can ask it like this is something like I'm not liking it in. It will redesign, right? You can ask it to redesign it 100 times. And now after like it is writing backend code for me as well. Now who feels you are like 10x more powerful, right? You are 10x more powerful than what you were earlier in website building or in like coding tasks. Me. Absolutely love this energy. By the way, folks, this is not full power of AI. Would you also like to create any ERP, CRM, or any small web apps or any small applications by using help of AI in just 1 minute? Yes. Yes. So it is writing me backend code and it can write it. Okay. So would you like to do that, folks? Would you like to do that? Would you like to create entire applications, right? Maybe note-taking app or CRM or ERP, right? This might sound out of sci-fi movie that you are able to create CRM or ERP in just matter of 1 to 2 minutes, but this is reality, right? This is reality right now. So let's try to do it right now, right? Let's try to do it right now. The app which I'm going to use for building entire application without any coding knowledge, right? Even if I have zero coding knowledge, I can still do it. Let's see how I'm going to do it. The app which I'm going to use for it right now is called as Google AI Studio, right? It's called as Google AI Studio. Just go to aistudio.google.com, right? I'll just close this tab. Just see how beautiful this presentation is, right? Again, I would just want to like look at it because it's beautiful, right? So yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'll simply go to app aistudio.google.com, right? aistudio.google.com, and here what I'm going to do, I can simply click here. I can like go into build option, right? Once you open this, you're going to get multiple options, but I'm going to choose the build option. Okay, I'm going to choose the build option. And folks, by the way, uh, do you like the ads that we do? All of you must have seen our ads before joining the workshop on Instagram, on YouTube, on like Google, right? Did you like that ad? Biggest mind blow for you, all of those ads were generated by AI, right? And not only that, folks, I created app for it, right? I created app for it. I'm going to create the exact same app right in front of you in just matter of 2 minutes. Let's see how powerful AI is, right? So now I'll just describe idea to it. Okay. I want to build an app which can create me static creatives for Instagram and Facebook for my Beat and Access AI Tools workshop, which is of 3 hours, and price of this workshop is $9. So build me an app by using Nano Banana, where when I click on create creative, it is going to give me 3-4 options of creatives, which I can directly use for my marketing. Okay. Folks, I didn't even type it. I just spoke it, right? Like a laziest person out there. I'm not even going to code it. I'll just show you like how crazy it is. It will build me entire application, right? It will build me entire application after transcribing. Let it transcribe. I don't know why it is taking so much time to transcribe. Okay, meanwhile, like if it is taking so much time, let me just type it on my own. It is, I think it's just like, it is not liking how lazy I have become. Oh, okay. All right, so it has did it. I want to build an app to create static for Beat and Access AI Tools, not Beat and X. Okay, Beat and X AI Tools workshop. This workshop is 3 hours long and cost 9 rupees. Please be mad where I can create. Okay, all right, folks. So I gave this prompt. Now I'm going to click on build. Right now I'm going to click on build. Okay, folks, my hands are in here. My hands are in here. Right now it will, like you can see, it is thinking, right? It is thinking like a product manager, right? It is finding the objective, then it is creating the approach, like what APIs it is going to use, what things it is going to use, right? And it is like after that, what happened, internal error occurred. I'll just retry. Okay, it finalized, it is going to use Gemini 2.5 flash image. It can use something different for you, but for here it is using Gemini 2.5 flash image. All right, so now it will take 1 minute. It will take 1 minute, but in 1 minute, it is going to build an app which IT companies used to charge like $20,000, $30,000 for. Right? It is going to create that kind of app. You can create your CRM, you can create ERP, you can create anything that you want, right? You can create something for your use case in your organization, and you can build a superstar, right? Entire thing you can create without having any technical knowledge. You just have to understand like what is good and what is bad, and you just have to explain it to it in plain simple English, and you can be next superstar, right? That's how powerful it is. Now let's see all of this technology, folks. It is like still in the whatever technology that you are using right now, whatever AI version that you are using right now, it is going to the worst version of AI, right? It is just going to get better from here onward, right? So that's why every one of us need to master all of these tools, right? So now it is again, it has started thinking. All right, so I'll just open thinking. Now it is conceptualizing. Folks, you can see its thinking method over here. It is like, first of all, finalizing the visual design, after that functional logic, image handling. So it is right now working as a product manager. So it worked as a product manager and it defined everything what it wanted. Now it is working as a front-end developer, right? It is writing the index code and it is writing everything. After that, it will write backend code and it will create the entire app. Right now, it like 60 seconds have passed. Maybe like in 120 seconds, it will create me entire application which is functioning. And folks, speak of a devil, I have created this entire application. Now let's see. I'll just click on, let's see if it is functional or not, right? I'll just click on create creatives, right? And folks, it is designing creatives. Right? I created this app by just giving one very, very random and very, very simple prompt. Folks, who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Drop in AMB in the chat box, right? It was able to create all of these creatives. Let's have, if I don't like something about it, I can just write it over here and it will retweak the app. Who is absolutely mind blown? I created this entire thing, right? AI marketing assistant. I built this application in just matter of 1 minute, $20,000 worth of work in just matter of like 2 minutes, right? Just imagine what is going to be the future of work. Just imagine what is going to be future of people who are like still not using AI, right? I'll just ask to create it, redesign the creatives. I can create, folks. Just see right over here. It created me 4 more creatives. It created me 4 more creatives, and it is giving me the flash sale and all. How crazy this is! How crazy this is, right? Absolutely mind blown. Who is absolutely mind blown? AMB, MB, 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 right? Not only this, you can create as many creatives as you want. You can create as many apps you want. You just have to be creative. You just have to define it in very, very same plain simple words, and it will do all of it, right? And if you are someone who is like a software developer, and if you are someone who is in tech, the best tool right now for coding is, I feel, is Claude, right? So you can also ask Claude to do it. I'll just ask like how powerful Claude is. I'll just ask Claude to create me Mario, and will create Mario in like 1 minute right in front of you, right? Or should I ask it to create another game? Maybe Snake Game. The Nokia phones had this Snake Game, right? So create me the Nokia Snake Game, right? So I'll just ask it to do it. And I'm also using free plan, folks, by the way, right? And just one single prompt, it will code me entire game, right? It will code me entire game in just like 1 minute, right? That's how powerful AI has become. You can create complex games as well. You just have to like spend a lot of time. I just want to demonstrate you tools right now. I want to teach you tools. After that, like once you are trying, I would love to like you try out like new things, and like tag me on like LinkedIn and show me like this is I have built with AI, right? Folks, 30 second. What it took 30 second to create this game, and I'll just like start this game. And folks, who is absolutely mind blown? Drop in AMB in the chat box, right? Who is absolutely mind blown? AMB, AMB, AMB. So, folks, on a scale of 1 to 10, how is this session going for you so far? On a scale of 1 to 10, how this session is going for you so far? 100, 10,000. Oh my God, love this energy, love this energy. I showed you like how you can create images, how you can write the code, how you can like create presentations in just matter of minutes. Now, what is one more thing every business owner, every working professional, every student has to do on daily basis? It is working with Excel or working with data, right? Folks, would you like to understand how you can work in a 10x manner with your data? Would you like to use AI for your data analysis, for building charts, for building everything? Yes? Who is excited for that? Me. Love this energy, love this energy. So Goenka is going to share with you how you can use AI for all of your data needs. All right, over to you, Goenka.
Superb. Guys, how many of you, tell me very, very honestly, how many of you find it absolutely too time consuming to work in your Microsoft Excel every single day to do data analysis and derive meaningful insights out of it? Too time consuming to do data analysis? Drop in a me in the chat box if you think that, it is absolutely too time consuming. Yes? Agree with me? Okay, so we'll try to break it down with the help of AI. Okay, let's say this is the data set that we have. This is a company in India, Asian Paints. I've taken the equity data of it. You can do it for any company, like let's say for Nvidia, for Google. We just need to have the data set, and if we want to analyze this data set, which has what, about 250 odd rows, and we have about 10 columns, etc., etc. If we want to do detailed analysis on this particular data set, how do we go about doing it? With the help of this particular tool, which is called as Julius.ai. How does Julius work? Let's see it with the help of a demo. So what I'll be doing, I'll be going into Julius.ai. Once I do that, I can go ahead and create a free account for myself. Once I create a free account for myself, I'll have a screen like this. So what I have to do over here, firstly, I need to upload the dataset that I'm working with. Okay, I need to upload the dataset that I'm working with. Let me go ahead and do that. Okay, let me go ahead and choose the dataset that I'm working with. All right, I'll do that. And now guys, Julius will basically try to read the dataset that we are uploading over here. So let's wait for a few seconds for it to read it, for it to be able to analyze it, and then we'll prompt into Julius what we are looking for. So now it has read all the lines of the dataset, and here is a overview of the dataset. Now if we want key insights from it, what we'll go ahead and do, we'll go ahead and tell Julius, analyze this dataset and give me key insights from it. Okay, once I do something like this, I will hit a enter. I'll hit a enter, and guys, my hands right here in front of you. Okay, my hands right here in front of you. Let's see what Julius is able to do for us. It is writing a few lines of code. Okay, it is writing a few lines of code. Let's see what is the output that it is able to give to us. Okay, so you can see exactly what is happening over here. It is basically cleaning the data set. It is preparing a few tables and a few images, and you can see it has been able to, okay, it has been able to convert this particular data set into beautiful looking charts and tables like this, automatically being able to analyze. We have the charts, we have the tables, and you can see the close price versus the date of this particular stock. You can see the volume versus date of this particular stock. You can see the time span that we took from 1st July 2024 to 30th June 2025, basically of last year. We took the price levels and trends, we took volatility of daily returns, and we were able to analyze all of this information in a matter of few seconds. We were able to do that. Okay, how many of your mind blown? We were able to do all of this analysis in a matter of few seconds. But that is not it. That is not it. Let's say in my office I have a I have a review meeting coming in, and I want to make a beautiful looking presentation for it as well. So what I can go ahead and I can ask Julius, okay, so I want to present all of these charts and all of this analysis in the form of a PowerPoint presentation file in front of everyone in my office. So can you help me with a PowerPoint file for the same? And you can add more information, PowerPoint file for the same, which contains all the analysis and all the charts. You can add more charts as well if required. Okay, so I enter something like this, and I will hit a enter. Now let's see what exactly it is able to do. I don't know what it will be able to do. So my hands right here again in front of you all. Okay, my hands right here again. It is doing a few lines of coding. Let us see what it is able to do with that. It is doing a few lines of coding. Now you can see it is running the code. Once it runs the code, you can see now it is the thinking model has been enabled. It is thinking, and now it has given us certain link. Okay, I don't know what this link is. Let me click over here and see what it is able to do for us. Okay, I don't know about it, so I'll click over here, and guys, drop in a boom in the chat box. Okay, drop in a boom in the chat box, because we have been able to convert, okay, this particular data set that we had. Okay, this data set that we have been able to get key insights from it, and now able to convert it into a PowerPoint file with charts, with summary, with analysis in a matter of few seconds, to be able to show it to everyone in our office and create a wow impression in front of them. How many of you feel this is absolutely amazing? Okay, how we have been able to convert this boring looking raw data into a beautiful looking presentation like this? But how many of you have this particular question in your mind? Aditya, this is great. We have been able to do hours of our work in a matter of few seconds. But what if we want to make a, this is not a aesthetic looking presentation at all. If we want to make a aesthetic looking presentation which we have to really show in our office, how do we go about doing it? Guys, we'll be using, okay, people in my community, they do not use the age old method of designing presentations, of doing everything. We'll be using the latest version of Microsoft in order to access the AI features in it. What am I talking about? If you go to the home tab, you will see the designer tab on the right hand side of your screen. So if I simply click on this designer tab, it will be able to give you a few design ideas. And if you simply click over here, guys, this boring looking text has been converted into this like this beautiful looking presentation in a matter of one click. Let's say if you do not like this design, you can click over here. It has been able to convert into this design. If you don't like that, you can convert into this. If you don't like that, you can convert into this. Whatever you like, you can go ahead and choose it, and you will be able to convert this boring looking PPT into this. Okay, if I go to slide number 2, again, based on whatever design I chose in slide number 1, I'll be able to get a couple of options from that as well. Like, let's say if I like this, I can choose this. If I like this, I can choose this as well. Whatever I like, I can choose that. For this, again, if you go over here, you can go ahead and choose this. Let's say for this also, simply go to the remaining slides. Whatever options you like, you can go ahead and choose, and your entire PPT would be converted, okay, from this boring looking raw data set. We would have created this beautiful looking professional presentation in a matter of few seconds. Okay, done in a matter of few seconds. And that is not it. Let's say in your office, okay, in your office, you just do not want to show it in the form of PowerPoint presentation. You want to show the Excel dashboard as well. How many of you would love to show an Excel dashboard along with this beautiful presentation? You would want to show an Excel dashboard as well. Okay, so what you can do, you can tell Julius about the same as well. Okay, so this is great, but I want to show an Excel dashboard as well. So can you give me a downloadable link to an Excel file which has a sheet where I can show the full Excel dashboard containing multiple different charts and visualizations in Excel itself? Okay, so I enter something like this, and now once I hit a enter, again the thinking model of Junius has been enabled. It will think for some time. Again, it is writing a few lines of code. Okay, again it is writing a few lines of code, and let's see what happens now. Let's see what happens this time around. Okay, writing a few lines of code, guys. For being able to create this PowerPoint file, we did not even open Power PPT Microsoft PowerPoint or Canva or Google Slides or anything like this. We were without even opening, we were able to create this sort of a PowerPoint file. Okay, we are just opening PowerPoint file in order to view it. Okay, now it is able to give me one more link via this last prompt that I entered. Let me click over here. Once I click over here, again some downloadable link is there. Okay, let me click over here. Once I do this, okay, I'll have this Google Sheet which contains some sort of a dashboard. Let me click over here, and guys, drop in a MB in the chat box, because we have been able to get a Excel dashboard as well. In a matter of few seconds, we have been able to get that as well. Excel dashboard created in a matter of few seconds, just with the help of prompting, with the help of AI. How many of you feel this is absolutely amazing? Drop in a MB in the chat box if you feel that this is absolutely amazing. And that is not it. Okay, you might be like, Aditya, this is great, whatever you have been showing is amazing, etc, etc. Like, let's say I want to do this analysis in Microsoft Excel itself. In my office, I want to do this analysis in Microsoft Excel. I do not want to go ahead and do it in Julius. I want to do it in Microsoft Excel. So guys, if you want to do this same analysis in Microsoft Excel itself, how can you go about doing it? Okay, you again come to this like the students of my community, they do everything with the help of AI. If you want to do it inside Microsoft Excel also, they will be doing it with the help of AI. So how do you go about doing it? By using the latest version of Microsoft Excel. You go to the home tab, you see the analyze data button on the right hand side of your screen. Simply click on this analyze data button. Once you click on this analyze data button, you would have converted this raw data into, I don't know what this is. Let me click over on insert pivot table. Once I click over here, guys, this data set has we have been able to create a pivot table like this. Okay, if I click on insert chart, I have created a chart inside Microsoft Excel by the by just clicking on a couple of buttons. I've been able to do that. If I click on insert pivot chart, pivot table, pivot chart, both of it created. Okay, if I click on insert chart over here, one more chart created for me. And like this, 41 different visualizations. Okay, 41 different visualizations, pivot charts, pivot tables, all of it created for you inside Microsoft Excel. Without even leaving Microsoft Excel, we have been able to do something like this. Okay, different charts, different visualizations. And if you want something different, okay, if you want something different, you can prompt it simply over here. Let's say if I want insights for volume, I just click something like this, and I'll be having different sort of volume charts, volume related charts over here created for me. That is how you can do it inside Microsoft Excel itself. Now you might be thinking, Aditya, this is great, this is amazing, and you've been able to save hours of our time and convert that into a matter of few minutes. But this is also something which others in my office will also be able to do, other peers in my office will also be able to do. I want to create an absolute wow impression, like whenever I am doing the next presentation in my office, in front of my juniors, in front of my seniors, I want to create this wow impression in front of everyone. How do I go about doing it? So if you have this question in your mind, and if you want to create this wow impression, like absolutely stunning looking visualization for the same, how do you go about doing it? You simply again go to Julius and you tell it something like this. Okay, so I now want to create an absolute wow impression in front of everyone in my office. So can you help me with a downloadable link to a 3D dynamic interactive visualization out of this data set? Okay, so can you help me with a downloadable link to a 3D dynamic interactive visualization out of this dataset? Now, once I hit a enter over here, okay, once I hit a enter over here, guys, let's wait for some magic to happen. Okay, let's wait for some magic to happen. Drop in a magic in the chat box if you are ready for some magic to be created with the help of Julius. Okay, let's be ready for some magic to be created. If I click over here, okay, it has again given me a downloadable link to something. Okay, if I click over here, okay, if I click over here to the downloadable link, guys, drop in a boom in the chat box. Okay, drop in a boom in the chat box, because we have been able to convert our raw looking boring data into a beautiful 3D interactive dynamic visualization against time, against closing price, against volume. All of this done in a matter of few seconds. And I did it with the help of a very simple prompt. You can ask it to give it a black background. You can ask it to do on different parameters, and be able to create 3D looking interactive visualizations like this for your next office meeting. How amazing is this? How amazing is this? How many of you are absolutely mind blown right now? Great. So this is about Julius.ai, how it helps you analyze and visualize your data better with the help, with the help of AI. Okay. Now, guys, once we are done with this, tell me how many of you feel that certain times, like in this AI-driven world, you find certain jobs which are absolutely apt for you. Okay, you want to change your jobs and you want to apply for this particular job, but you're not getting enough interview calls itself. Like even if you apply with your old resume, you are not getting called for such job interviews itself. How many of you face this real problem that even if this job is apt for you, you know all the skills, still you're not getting called for those job interviews? So if you're facing this particular problem, the major reason behind that is your resume is not ATS friendly. And if you want to make your resume ATS friendly, how do you go about doing it? With the help of this particular tool that we have created in-house for you. What am I talking about, guys? I'm talking about a custom GPT that we have created for you, via which you will be able to make your resume ATS friendly in a matter of couple of clicks. So what am I talking about, guys? The 10x resume hacked by B10x, where we have created a custom GPT for you in-house. What is it? It is the B10x's ATS resume generator. Okay, so like this, there are hundreds of custom GPTs that we have created for people of our community. But let me go ahead and tell you, show you this particular one custom GPT that we have created, which is B10x's ATS resume generator, which helps you make your resume ATS friendly so that you're called for your next job interviews. So how does it work? I'll simply go over here, I'll click on files, and I'll simply attach my resume over here. Once I attach my resume over here, and what I need to do, I need to give a job description of a job that I want to apply for as well. So what I can do, I can simply go to LinkedIn. Okay, I can simply go to LinkedIn and I can, let's say, look for prompt engineering jobs in San Francisco. Let's say I want to go for prompt engineering jobs in San Francisco. Okay, so what I'll do, prompt engineering. All right, so now I can go ahead and choose the location. Okay, I can go ahead and choose the location, whatever location I want. Let's say I want it to be from Mumbai, or you can go ahead and put it San Francisco over here. San Francisco. Okay, or New York, or wherever you want to apply. Let's say I want San Francisco Bay Area. So what I'll be doing, I'll be copying this job description from here. Okay, I'll be copying this job description from here, and I'll be going to the ATS resume generator. I have attached my resume. Attached is my resume, and below is the job description of the job that I want to apply for. Okay, and I'll simply paste the job description that we got from here. And now, guys, once I do something like this, it has my resume, it has my job description of the job that I want to apply for. Okay, and it has started to do my ATS score analysis. Based below is your ATS score analysis. It is telling me that my present ATS score is that of just 27%, and it is telling me why my current resume scores are so low as well. And now it has been able to give me a fully rewritten ATS optimized resume for this particular company. And it is continuously writing me this particular thing. You can see the summary of my resume, the core skills that I have, the technical experience that I have. And once it does all of this, it is able to increase my ATS score from that of just 27% to, you can see over here, it has been able to optimize my resume score to that of 91% with the help of this custom GPT that we have built for you. How to get access to this custom GPT, guys? Do not worry, all of it will be shared with you along with the notes of the session. Okay, we'll be sharing you details of the notes of the session towards the end of the session. All of this custom GPT and everything, all of it we'll be sharing with you. Okay, so we have been able to convert it into an ATS friendly resume with an ATS score of 91%. Let's say if you want a PDF for the same, okay, beautifully formatted PDF. Let's say if you want something like that, okay, I can enter something like this. I want a beautifully formatted PDF, and it will be able to convert this text of the ATS friendly resume into a beautifully formatted PDF as well. Let's wait for a few seconds for it to be able to give that. See, you can see over here, it has started to write it, and once it writes the entire thing, I can copy it, paste in Google Doc, download it, or I can simply click on this download button. Okay, let it do all of it. Once it does all of it, I'll show you how you can download your PDF as well in a matter of few seconds. Okay, so download button is here. You can download it as a doc file, as a markdown document, or as a PDF file. Let me go ahead and click on PDF. Once I click on PDF, guys, boom. Okay, boom. We have been able to convert our 27% low ATS score resume into a 91% ATS friendly PDF format resume in a matter of few seconds. We have been able to do something like this. So that is the power of this particular B10X's ATS resume generator tool that we have developed for you, and we'll be sharing you access to this as well along with the notes of the session. Along with this, okay, guys, tell me, once you have been shortlisted for the once your resume has been shortlisted for the job, okay, once it has been done that, how many of you would want to build enough confidence to crack such job interviews as well? Okay, you would want to have enough confidence for yourself, you want to prepare for this particular job interview because you really want to go into this particular job. How many of you would love to use AI's help in order to prepare for your interviews as well? Yeah, because if you go for an interview coach or a speech coach in order to help you practice, they'll charge you thousands of dollars, right? They'll charge you thousands of dollars. But if you can actually go ahead and use AI's help in order to prepare for such interviews as well going forward. What is the tool that we'll be using? Guys, we'll be using ChatGPT's voice feature for the same as well. Okay, you can simply go to the same, custom GPT tool that we had created for you, and you can switch on this voice mode feature. Once you switch on this voice mode feature, let's see it with the help of a demo. Hey, so the job description that
Hey there.
I have put, the job description that I have put, can you help me prepare for that particular interview? Basically act as an interviewer and help me prepare for that particular interview by asking me difficult questions around the same.
Absolutely, I'd be happy to help you prep. We'll treat this like a mock interview for that Muro AI role. I'll throw some challenging questions at you, both technical and situational, so you can practice your answers. Let's dive in. First question, a bit technical. Imagine you're building an AI agent that needs to parse a 1,500-page construction plan set that includes scanned, sometimes messy PDFs. How would you design a pipeline to ensure it can reliably find and extract a specific table, like a door schedule buried on page 347? Feel free to answer in your own words, and we can go back and forth just like a real interview.
I don't know the answer to it. Can you actually help me prepare for the answer as well?
Of course. So let's break it down into a strong answer you to give. A good approach to that question is to show that you understand the challenge and have a plan for building a solution. For
How many
example,
of you are mind blown by this? How many of you are absolutely mind blown right now? Like, this is crazy, crazy good. Okay, crazy. Drop in a crazy in the chat box if you are absolutely mind blown by it. How crazy this is, how you can actually use AI's help in order to prepare for your interviews going forward as well. And you do not have to, worry about speech coaches or anything like this going forward. Okay, so that is how you can use ChatGPT's voice feature in order to practice for real-time mock interviews and boost your confidence going forward. But that is not it. Let's say you have been able to make ATS friendly resumes, you have been able to prepare for your interviews as well. But Aditya, main problem is not being solved itself. How to find those high paying job offers where I really want to apply? Okay, I'm doing my job every single day, weekends are for my family, for my friends, for myself. I'm not really getting the time in order to find those high paying jobs where I can apply for. Okay, how do I take AI's help for that? Because if I'm not able to find the jobs, what will I do by optimizing my resume? What will I do by preparing for interviews if I'm not able to find jobs itself? So if you're facing this particular problem, we'll be using tool number 10 for the same. What is tool number 10? Guys, tool number 10 is Comet. How does Comet work? Let's see it with the help of a demo. So I'll simply go to Comet. Okay, it's a free agentic AI browser by Perplexity. Okay, you can simply download it for yourself. So once you download Comet, you will have a screen like this. So what I'll tell Comet, I will firstly attach my resume. Okay, I'll attach my resume over here. Once I attach my resume, I'll tell Comet, okay, so go to my LinkedIn and find me high paying prompt engineering or AI based roles in New York or San Francisco or Chicago, and help me apply for those jobs as well using the resume which is attached here with. Okay, so guys, I entered this sort of information into my Comet, and guys, my hands right here in front of you. Okay, my hands right here in front of you. Let's see what Comet does for us. Okay, it will be able to, okay, you can see over here, it is navigating to LinkedIn. My hands right over here, it automatically navigated to my LinkedIn. Once it goes and navigates into my LinkedIn, you will see what it does now. Okay, now it takes a screenshot of it. It will be able to figure out the prompt engineering positions that I'm looking for. Let's see what it does that. Okay, it is looking for prompt engineering. Once it looks for prompt engineering, let's see what it does next. Okay, it has looked for prompt engineering. Now it is you can see it has automatically been able to find out jobs in San Francisco, and you will see what it does now. It will be able to shortlist the same for New York as well. Okay, it will be able to shortlist the same for New York as well. Okay, now again it is taking the screenshot and you can see the entire process happening over here. Okay, it is being able to find the jobs, it is being able to find the salaries for it, and then once it does all of this, you will be able to see that it will be able to apply on my behalf as well, while my hands would be right here in front of you. All of it is being taken care of the agentic AI browser, which is right there in front of you. How many of you really feel this is some sort of sci-fi magic, like some sort of Jarvis level thing which is happening over here? Okay, some sort of Jarvis level thing which is happening over here right in front of all of us. Okay, so see, it is going to the certain New York jobs as well, and once it does all of it, it will be able to apply for these jobs as well on our behalf. How many of you feel this is absolutely crazy level stuff which is happening in the world of AI right now? Crazy, crazy, absolutely crazy. Superb. So guys, this is the agentic AI browser which I have been using, in order to automate parallel works for me. And you can go to the next tab, you can actually ask it to do some more tasks. So you would have, 10, 15, whatever number of such, employees or assistants under you want to have, you can have all of that and it will be able to do all of that work for you. Okay. So guys, this is about the agentic AI browser Comet. Okay. How many of you would want to, get this Comet browser? How many of you would want to get the latest version of Gemini for free as well? The premium version, you want to access the premium version of it for free. So if you want to access it for free, I'll be showing that to you as well in some time. Stay tuned in the session. Now guys, this was about Comet, how it is being able to do the work on my behalf. But tell me, along with it, how many of you would want to have a very hard working AI employee, okay, like a personal assistant to you who works 24 into 7 on your behalf? Okay, how many of you would love to have a personal assistant of your own? Okay, you simply enter the information into your personal assistant at 3 a.m. in the morning, at 6 a.m. in the morning, or at 10 p.m. in the night, at 12 p.m., or during lunch hours, and that AI employee will work for you. Unlike a human employee, that employee won't say, I'm busy right now, or it doesn't reply, they do not reply to your messages, nothing like that. You send a message to your AI employee, your work will be done in a matter of few seconds, that too 24 into 7. How many of you would love to have a PA like this? Drop in a PA or a personal assistant in the chat box if you would love to have a personal assistant like this of your own, which is connected to your own office tools, which is connected to everything that you are doing of your own, just like your own private personal assistant in your office, okay, or for your personal life as well. So if you want to have something like this, the tool that we'll be using for that is called as Na10. Okay, na10make.com. You can use any of these tools in order to be able to do something like this. So what you can do, you can simply go to na10.io and you can get a free subscription for yourself, the free tier subscription for yourself. Once you do that, you will be able to create workflows for your own. Okay, simply click on create workflows. Once you click on create workflows, you will see a blank canvas like this. Once you see a blank canvas like this, you can click on add first step. You can add a lot of tools that you want. Once you add all of the tools that you use in your office, it will look something like this. Okay, you can connect it to your Google Chat. Okay, I have connected over here with my Telegram because I use Telegram in order to communicate with my personal assistant. But if you want to use Slack for it, you can connect Slack. If you want to use Google Chat, you can do that. If you want to use Microsoft Outlook Chat, you can do that. If you want to connect it with your WhatsApp, you can do that. If you want to connect it with your Gmail, you can go ahead and do that. Anything you want to connect, you can go ahead and do that. And once you connect all of this, you can go ahead and connect all the tools that you use in your office as well. Okay, be it Google Calendar, be it Google Task, be it Microsoft Outlook, be it Google Sheets, be it your Gmail, be it Fireflies, Otter, any tool that you use in your office. Okay, any tool, be it Excel, or anything that you use, you can connect all of these tools to your AI agent. Okay, so I call my AI assistant or my AI agent as Jackie, like my personal assistant as Jackie. So I tell all of this, give all of this information to Jackie. So how does Jackie work? I'll show you with the help of a demo. So what I'll tell, let me go ahead and click, I'll go ahead and enter this information into Jackie. So I'll tell Jackie, okay, let me go ahead and tell Jackie, all right, let me find it. So I'll tell Jackie, hey, so I was not able to attend any of the meetings yesterday because I was sick. Can you give me a list of all the meetings here? Okay, so I entered this sort of information into Jackie, and you can see this AI agent in action right now. Do you see this AI agent in action right now? Drop in action in the chat box because it has been able to read my personal message from Telegram. Now it is using OpenAI's model. You can connect it with Gemini or Perplexity, whatever you want, with any of the tools that you want. My AI agent will be able to access all of this information for me from my Google Calendar, from any of the tools that have been connected over here. And once this AI agent is able to access all of this information, information without even opening Anytime, without even opening Google Calendar, without even opening any of these tools. I can access information from any of these tools. I can ask it to create Google Task for me. I can ask it to create Google Calendar events for me. I can ask it to send emails on my behalf. I can ask it to do anything on my behalf without even opening any of these tools. I'm too lazy to do all of that. I simply have to open my Telegram for it. And once I open my Telegram for it, it will be able, I give whatever information I want to the Telegram, and it will be able to do the work for me. And guys, drop in a MB in the chat box if you're mind blown by it, because it was able to give me a list of all the meetings which happened yesterday, along with the Zoom registration link, along with the Google Meet link, along with the recordings of those meetings as well. Yes, guys, you can see the recordings of those meetings as well is something which I've been able to get for myself. Okay, along with the notes of the meeting as well. So now if I tell it can you access the notes of the meeting from the marketing stand-up call and give me a detailed summary of the notes of the meeting in bullet point format? So now if I enter this information, it will be able to do that for me as well. And you can see that, how I use basically everything. Okay, how I use everything. Even if I want to convert this boring looking image, okay, even if I want to convert this boring looking image into a beautiful looking image for my marketing use case, I can simply enter this information into my personal assistant. Once I do that, it will be able to convert. You can see it has been able to convert this boring looking image into a beautiful looking image like this. In fact, it has been able to convert it into a high quality video as well like this. Okay, let's say I want to do it for my marketing use case. Like this, you can like this you can create in infinite number. Okay, that particular link is probably broken. Let's see if I can get you a new link. Okay, that particular link is not it has expired right now. So my point for to show you this is, you can convert, basically you can create multiple agents for yourself, and those agents will be able to do all of that work for you in a matter of few clicks. Even without opening any of these LLMs or any of these tools, you can simply converse with your personal assistant, and that personal assistant is able to do all of the work for you. How many of you feel that this is absolutely amazing stuff, absolutely sci-fi movie, like something like Iron Man, Jarvis level stuff which is happening over here, and we are not even so much aware about it, how to do all of this. So that is the Jarvis level stuff. Drop in Jarvis if you feel ki this is some Jarvis level stuff which is happening over here. Jarvis, Jarvis. That is amazing. And guys, I want to continue providing more and more of these tools. Lots of learning ahead that we have planned for you guys. More and more tools that we want to show to you. But before that, how many of you feel it is very important for us to summarize whatever we have learned so far? Because then we'll lose track of things. So how many of you feel it is very, very important that we summarize whatever we have learned so far, so that we can go ahead and learn more tools going forward? Yes, summary very important. Yes, please summarize. Yes, so Kajavi, would you like to go ahead and summarize?
Yeah, absolutely. So, folks, Goenka has shown you his assistant. Even I'll show my assistant, like after we summarize this, right? So, I actually have assistant named Jarvis, and it is a voice assistant which uses my voice, right? I trained the AI on my voice, and it does that. Like, I'll show you after the summarizing the learning so far, right? Number one, folks, we saw like how you can create consultant level reports in just matter of minute by using Grok. After that, we saw how you can use multi to get all the LLMs in just one platform so that you can compare the best of best outputs at zero cost. After that, we saw Whisperflow, by which you can you can speak in any accent. You can have a European accent or Indian accent or African accent, any accent you can speak in, and it will give you the best transcript of your speech, and you don't have to type anymore. Right? That's what I'm using or Goenka is using right now. After that, we saw like how you can consume your knowledge in 10x way by using Notebook LM, which is one of my favorite tool. We saw how you can use Gemini to actually create marketing collaterals or create any kind of interesting images that you want by using power of Nano Banana. We saw how you can create websites out of the image that you created by using Gemini. And after that, we created application in just matter of 2 minutes at zero cost by using Google's AI Studio. You can use anything that you want by using Google's AI Studio. After that, we saw how you can analyze data like a professional data analyst in just matter of minute by using Julius AI. We saw how you can create your resume and make it ITS friendly by using our custom GPT, which you are going to get link for. We saw how you can practice for the interview by using voice mode of Chat GPT after uploading your resume. And finally, we saw how you can apply to jobs on automatic basis by using Comet, and Goenka has introduced you to N8 and his assistant, right? That's what we have learned so far. By the way, would you like to see how do we use AI in our organization? Would you like to see, folks, how do we use AI in personally in an organization? Yes. So in my organization, people all across the departments, they have knowledge and they have understanding of how everything works, right? So if someone is in marketing, like I'll just show you the ads which my team is able to do with the help of AI, right? And everyone is able to do it because it will just take you like 10 to 20 minutes to learn and understand these things. You just need proper prompts and proper tools. So folks, I'll just show you the ads which we have been able to create, right? So and you tell me how this
Still
ad
glued to
looks
your
like to you.
screen. Your company's already running tests for your AI replacement. If you're still Googling for answers instead of prompting ChatGPT.
So folks, this ad is generated by AI, right? Not only that, I'll show you another ad, right? This ad is also generated by AI, right? So
So why did you lose your job? So why did you lose your job? I think because of this attitude of yours.
No, I lost my job to AI. If you don't want to lose your job to AI, join the AI Tools Workshop. Just 9 rupees.
folks who thinks like this is absolutely interesting, these ads are like absolutely interesting. Yes, yes, right? This is generated by AI and everyone in my team can do it. Not only that, everyone in my team knows which model to use in what use case, right? There are data analysts in my team, software developers, front-end developers, back-end developers, right? Machine learning engineers, we have marketing folks, we have finance folks. So everyone does not use ChatGPT, everyone does not use Gemini, right? So there are more than 577 models, right? Just like ChatGPT, just like Gemini, just like Claude, and we are just aware of 4 5. But in order to become a good, in order to become a 10x employee in now day and age in 2026, you need to know what models are used, really useful for your use case. They might be open source, they might be really cheap. So you need to know what models are useful for your use case. So my team member knows what models are useful for finance, what models are useful for MLOps, what models are useful for data privacy, all of these things out of these 577 models. Not only that, folks, not only that, would you like to see Jarvis in action? My AI assistant. You guys are introduced to Goenka's AI assistant right now, but would you like to meet my AI assistant? Which is one level advanced, right? This is my personal AI assistant connected to connected to my Gmail, connected to my Slack, connected to my WhatsApp, connected to my Telegram. Everywhere it is connected, and it will understand like whatever context I'm giving, right? Let's say my team member called me to like ask about some issue related to Slack, right? And I don't want to call him right now because I'm conducting a webinar. I can ask my AI assistant, which is Jarvis and which is trained on my voice, right? I'll just show you how I use Jarvis, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm using something called as MCP, right? I created a MCP server where I'm using this WOPI, right? By which I'll be able to call my team member without lifting my finger, right? So I just ask it to use Jarvis. So there are multiple AI agents which I created. So I'll just ask specify use Jarvis, call. I'll put in the number and help him out with Slack, right? So he was facing some issue with Slack. So I'll just ask it to help him out with Slack. Okay. So now, folks, this is the phone right in front of me, which has that number, right? Now let's see. Okay. So it is listing the assistant, and I'm using Claude, right? So this is the kind of things you will be asked to work in your organization. This is the kind of things you need to do for your business, for your work, in order to become the 10x version of yourself, right? So folks, now you can see I'll be receiving a call. Okay, I'll be receiving a call. Okay. And not only that, folks, are you able to see? I received a call from my AI agent, right? So now I'll just pick it up and I'll show everyone like how does it sound. It sounds just like me. Okay. Hello.
Hello, how can I help you today?
So I'm facing issue with my Slack. I'm not able to log in into it. What should I do?
I'm sorry to hear you're having trouble logging into Slack. Let's try to troubleshoot the issue together. Here are some steps you can follow. These are the one. Check your internet connection. Make sure you have a stable internet connection. Try visiting another website to confirm. The two, verify your email and password. Double check that you're using the correct email address and password.
Folks, who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Drop in AMB in the chat box if you're absolutely mind blown. AMB, right? This my assistant is speaking in my voice. It knows my Gmail, it knows my schedule, it knows everyone, right? On my everything, and I can use it, right? I can use it whatever I want. It will increase my productivity. Just imagine how much it is going to increase my productivity by, right? Everyone of my student can create these kind of assistants for themselves and for their organization, right? Just imagine what kind of impact they bring in their organization. Because of that, we have my students like Ishitapan got 38% salary hike, right? We have my student like Anil Maharana, he got 123% salary hike, and he also got ESOPs from Salesforce, right? So folks, now do you understand true potential of AI for your day-to-day task? Now, do you understand how AI can easily take over most of your work and how you can be soon out of job if you do not master it? Now, do you understand why prompt engineers who have skill of talking to AI and are getting paid upward of 95K in United States even as a fresher? Now, do you realize why it is important to master the most in-demand technology, not just in order to survive, but grow exponentially your career and get that salary increment that you always wanted? If your answer is yes to all of these questions, drop in biggest yes in the chat box. If your answer is yes to all of these questions, drop in biggest yes in the chat box. Yes, 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 absolutely. Right, folks, and we are seeing industry leaders, people who are not able to use AI, they are having very, very dark times ahead because we are seeing industry leaders like Mark Zuckerberg, CEO and founder of Meta. He's saying that AI will do most of the mid-level engineers' job, and he didn't hire any mid-level engineer in 2025. He said that in one of his podcasts, right? After that, we have Mark Benioff. He said that no company for coder. Salesforce won't hire engineers thanks to AI against, right? He's not going to hire any engineers because of AI against, according to him, right? Not only that, we have lots and lots of industry leaders saying the same thing. And after that, we have forever layoffs, disengagement with some pay bumps for others, right? People who are not able to use AI, they're getting layoffs, and people who are able to use AI, they're getting pay hikes in 2026, right? 3 in 10 companies plan to replace their employees with AI in 2026. Survey finds, right? We are seeing this right around us. This is very dark times right ahead. But if you don't know AI, but if you know AI, people are getting appraisals and people are getting pay raises, right? AI will take 4 out of 5 jobs. That, like, you can see posters like this from Artisan in San Francisco Bay Area, right? Stop hiring humans and hire AI employees and AI agents, right? AI will take 4 out of 5 jobs. ByteDance is laying off. Dell is firing employees, right? Microsoft is firing employee. Mark Benioff is, like, everyone. If you see, everyone is laying off their employees because of the AI productivity gains they are getting, right? Intel is cutting off. Meta is cutting off. And people are also discussing universal basic income for everyone, right? Why this is happening? Because, folks, AI, when it was launched in 2020, the ChatGPT version, it was just like a cool party trick which used to impress your friends but didn't have any meaningful economic importance. But right now, if you see AI, it is as smart as or more smarter than human at multiple things, right? So that's what future we are running towards. So that's why AI is replacing human employees. And not only that, you can see MIT study, right? MIT is one of the most credible institute. Its study is finding that 11.7% of US of workforce is already able to already can be replaced by AI. Just imagine, 11.7%. How many jobs are going to be replaced, right? This is like more than 10 million jobs which are going to be lost in upcoming year itself, right? That's how difficult time that we are. Doesn't matter if you belong from finance background or marketing background or legal background or a doctor or a IT professional. Everyone's job is getting disrupted because of AI, right? And if you think like, Aditya, I'm like vice president of my company, Aditya, I'm director of my company, I won't be getting replaced. My dear friend, one of a major Chinese gaming company replaced their CEO with AI. NetDragon Websoft replaced their CEO with AI, and it is working out great for them. If CEO can be replaced with AI, just imagine what is going to happen to entry level jobs or whatever job that you are working right now, right? So we are an entire generation of people who are working in jobs which are not going to exist without AI in upcoming 12 to 15 months, right? So this is, I won't say this is upcoming 12 to 15. I'll say right now itself, your job is not going to exist without AI. It is just existing because your management has not applied AI yet. And once they apply the project, you won't be having time to get yourself upskilled and get that benefit for yourself. So, folks, if you try to compete with AI, you are going to lose. Why? Because AI is faster, smarter, and cheaper than you, right? Because AI is smarter, faster, and cheaper than you. But you don't have to compete with AI. You can work with AI, right? You can work with AI. When you work with AI, you are going to win because AI won't replace you directly. A person using AI will. Always remember this. AI is not going to replace you. ChatGPT is not going to replace you. Grok is not going to replace you. But person who is efficient at using these tools is going to work as much as 5, 6, 10 people, and he or she is going to replace you. That's what reality of 2026 is, right? So, folks, not only that, now let's see the what is the opportunity part, right? So there are multiple reports claiming that the future of job reports that we recently saw, right? 78 million new jobs opportunities are going to rise up by 2030, right? And that also in field of AI. Unlocking the productivity in GenAI to transform 38 million jobs by 2020 by EY, right? All of these companies are directing, and all of these research firms are directing in the same direction, that you should learn AI if you want to stay relevant and if you want to get that pay bump, right? So earlier, software developers, old job was like you used to write codes manually, debug manually. Right now, in new job, one software developer is able to do work of 5 people because he or she has automated a lot of her work by using AI, right? Data analyst, old job was used to like spending hundreds of hours cleaning data, gathering the data, and cleaning the data. New data, AI powered data analyst, he gathers and cleans data by using, and he is able to work as much as 5 old data analysts. He's just reviewing the work right now, and he is able to replace 4 more, right? Finance professional, old finance professional used to do like DCF and all their financial modelings and P&L and balance sheet using like manual mundane tasks. Right now they are able to automate, and because of that, one finance professional is able to work as much as 5 old finance professionals, AI powered finance professionals. Similar transformation is happening all across the white collar jobs, may it be DevOps, MLOps, cloud engineers, product managers, project managers, supply chain and business operations, digital marketers, small business owners, engineering and manufacturing people, right? Teaching, education and research folks, research, graphic design, product design and UI UX, HR and recruitment, healthcare professionals, content creators, social media management, legal compliance experts, and sales and business development people, right? All of these folks are getting those kind of heavy productivity gains if you know right relevant tools for yourself, and if you are upskilled in AI, if you are certified in AI. That is what happening in right around us in job market, right? Since you are in this workshop, I want you to think how you could be the one person who has the job and has an exponential salary hike, and rest like 4 are going to lose the job. So folks, do you want to be that one person who is going to have that exponential salary hike, who is going to be relevant for future, and who is going to be the AI enabled person? Are you ready to become that? Are you ready to become that? Yes, 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 yes. Love this energy. Folks, this is not just me saying it, this is backed by data, right? This is backed by data. You can see right over here, there is a Google survey, right? Workers with AI skill may witness up to 54% salary hike, AWS survey, right? After that, there is a Google survey which is saying that 25% boost people are getting because of AI, right? So there are 2 in 5 employees received pay hike due to AI, right? There are multiple surveys claiming the same thing and happening right around us. You can observe that as well, right? Folks, now do you understand why you should learn AI for any work you do on your computer, irrespective of your profession, age, or industry? Now, do you truly realize why it is very, very important for you to get upskilled in AI? And doesn't matter what profession do you belong to, what like age you are, what industry you belong to, right? Everything is getting automated. Everything is getting that AI boost, right? So if you work on computer, you absolutely need to master and learn AI, right? So, folks, who would like to learn all of this directly from us, become an AI powered working professional, and ultimately grow exponentially in your career? Drop in biggest me in the chat box. If you are if you are ready to learn all of these things which I just mentioned, right, directly from us and top 1% faculties in the entire globe, right, become an AI powered working professional, ultimately grow exponentially in your career. Me. Oh my god, absolutely love this energy, folks. Absolutely love this energy. All right. So if your answer is yes to this, I have one of my biggest secret, well kept secret, and one of the most exclusive program in the world, which our AI Career Accelerator Inner Circle program. Folks, this program comes with like when you master, you are going to get certified officially from us, and you are also going to get certified from Microsoft while mastering most in-demand technologies of the present and for the AI-driven future. And best part, you do not require any kind of prior knowledge, right? You can be from any background. You can master skills out of this program, and you'll be getting certified. You don't need any kind of prior knowledge or tech knowledge in order to master and get certified, right? As a part of this program, folks, you are going to build your portfolio so good that recruiters are going to chase after you, just like an Ivy League executive MBA, right? We are like the agents that we saw, the automations that we saw. We are going to build all of these things as our portfolio, and this is going to make you the star of upcoming job market, right? As a part of this program, my students are able to achieve 40% of salary hike, right? 3,231 of my students achieved this within 6 months of joining the program. Like that's how good this program is, right? And as a part of this program, you are going to get a high paying job by transforming yourself into an AI powered working professional, right? That's how good this program is, right? And this program has helped my inner circle members to getting high paying best jobs in best of the best companies like Amazon, Google, Accenture, Meta, Capgemini, Goldman Sachs, Microsoft. You name the company, my students are working there right now, right? And you can see like someone got 50% salary, 100% salary, 100K job offers, 73K job offers. These are the kind of results my students were able to get after mastering and after getting certified from the program. Because of that, they have rated me 4.7 out of 10,000 odd reviews I have, right? So folks, and this program is absolutely risk-free for you, because when you learn and implement from this master program, so if you don't feel this program is right for you, we'll refund you the full amount, no questions asked, right? We are so confident on program. Like when you join, you're going to get so much learning that you are going to be like getting those outcomes, right? Or if you don't want this program, you can ask for refund in 30 days, and we are going to refund you, no questions asked, 100% refund, right? So this inner circle program has three key components. Number one, folks, we are going to have live coaching on weekend, just like today's workshop, right? Just like today's energetic workshop, just like today's interactive workshop, we are going to have live coachings every weekend, so that you'll be getting handholding and you'll be getting everything done for you, right? After that, you are going to have recordings of all live classes available to you 24/7 on your dashboard. I know life happens sometime. I know you have to spend some time with your family, or some festivals are there. But if you miss your class in any case, you are going to get recording of all the classes available to on your dashboard so that you can get your results. And finally, folks, you are going to get incredible bonuses and tools and softwares for absolutely free along with the program, right? And best part, folks, you do not require any kind of knowledge, experience, or background in order to master and get results out of this program, right? So now you must be having this question, Aditya, is this program for me? Who is this inner circle program for? Number one, if you're a working professional, if you want to stay relevant for 2026, if you want to get that salary hike, this program is for you. If you're a freelancer, this program is absolutely for you, because this program is going to increase your productivity a multiple fold, by which you can generate more output and get more for yourself. And if you're a small business owner as well, this program is absolutely for you. Like this is going to transform how you work, how your employees work as well. And finally, if you are anyone who is using computer in today's day and age, then this program is absolutely for you. I can't emphasize on this enough how much productivity you are going to get out of this program. It is like having 5 clones of yourself working with you, right? So now you must be having this thing. I thought, like, this program is so good. What is exactly the blueprint? Drop in blueprint in the chat box if you're excited to know what exactly we are going to cover in this program, by which like people are getting so crazy results. Who is absolutely ready? Who is absolutely ready to like know this? Absolutely. Yes. Me. So I would like to invite Goenka to explain you what you are going to learn out of this program.
So guys, as Kachavi mentioned, this particular inner circle program is for working professionals, it's for freelancers, it's for business owners, and it's for anyone who uses a computer in today's date and age. And we are providing you with a 30 days no questions asked refund policy. Now you might be so asking this particular question in your mind, Aditya, how are you so confident about this program, the sort of results that are being delivered in the program? Guys, it is because of what we cover in this particular program. So let me go ahead and tell you what is going to be the blueprint for this particular program right from scratch. First of all, no prior knowledge required. So guys, we'll be starting off this particular program by learning the number one skill in today's century, in this particular century. What am I talking about? I am talking about the art of prompt engineering. Yes, we'll be learning prompt engineering right from scratch, how to talk to AI, the A to Z of it, because prompt engineering, not according to me, according to the World Economic Forum, it will be the highest paying AI job. Yes, it will be the highest paying AI job according to the World Economic Forum, and that is why we'll be learning first with it. Why so? Because the average salary which prompt engineers are getting right now in the USA is that of $95,000. And that is not just USA, in the entire world prompt engineers are getting amazing salaries, and that is why we'll be learning it in the first module, via which we have people like Ramnath, Gaurav Sisodia, Darshan, Anju, who were able to get prompt engineers right after this particular module. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to module number 2, which is all about the fundamentals of generative AI ecosystem, where we'll be learning about model context protocols, about MCPs, about memories and agents, about the power of RAG, how to host locally running LLMs. All of this we'll be learning in this particular module, along with building a mindset of an AI generalist. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to the third module, which is all about the world of research work, client work, and project work with the help of AI, via which you might be spending a lot of late night outs, or a lot of weekends on doing research work with the help of research work, client work, etc. So how you can do all of this work with the help of AI in a very efficient manner, we'll be learning all about it in the third module, via which we have people like Sudeshna, who says that the impact has been unbelievable. Not only did I manage to do all of this in such a short time, but I also received an extra bonus for being the next best new joiner in my office. While working on all of this, I also secured 2 new online clients by showcasing my AI powered social media and creative work. This has allowed me to earn almost double my salary and 5x more than what I invested in your class, all just within 3 weeks of joining the program. So that is the sort of impact Sudeshna was able to get with the help of this program. And guys, once we do this, we'll be marking the completion of phase 1.1, which is AI fundamentals and ecosystem mastery. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to phase 1.2. What is phase 1.2? It is all about AI product building, storytelling, and analytics, in which firstly we'll be learning all about how to build AI powered apps and websites without coding. Yes, even guys, even if you have zero coding knowledge, you will be able to use vibe coding. Yes, I'm sure you would have heard of this particular term right now, vibe coding. So you'll be using vibe coding in order to create websites and apps for any sort of work that is happening in your office. Imagine being that person in your office who's been able to create websites and apps for any sort of work which is happening, to automate all your work in your office. You will become the go-getter of any for anyone in your office, like be it seniors, be it juniors, be it your peers. And that is what will that is something which will command a lot of value, like if you become that go-getter person in your office. So that is something we'll be learning in the fourth module. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to the fifth module, where once we have built a product, we'll be learning how we can automate 95% of our day-to-day office work with the help of workflow automations. Yes, we'll be learning all about the world of workflow automations, that too AI powered workflow automations, in order to boost our efficiency by 80% and streamline all the processes. We'll be using Make, we'll be using Anytin, all of it, in order to create such workflow automations and automate 95% of our work, boost our efficiency by 80%. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to the sixth module, where we'll be learning a software which is used by 1.5 billion people every single day. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Excel. But will we learn Excel in a normal way? Not at all. We'll be learning how to use AI inside Microsoft Excel to be able to analyze our data better, automate our data better, visualize our data better, write formulas better, via which we have people who have been able to reduce their average time spent on Excel from 27 hours per month to just of 14 hours per month. Okay, working 17.5 less days every single year. We have people who have been able to make custom Excel reports in 14 minutes, via which they have been able to impress their management. We have people who who told us they have resulted in better salary appraisals. We have people who have been able to automate 65% of their total work without any sort of manual intervention. All of this with the help of this module. Once we do this, we'll be learning how we can present like a pro. Okay, how we can build AI powered presentations, how we can do AI powered storytelling, all of it with the help of AI. Because if you're someone who wants to rise up the hierarchy, if you want to become a VP or director in your company, you actually have to have very good presenting skills, very good storytelling skills. So how do you do that? We'll be learning all of it with the help of AI, via which we have been able to get people placed in Bosch, get people placed in Accenture as well. Okay, once we do this, we'll be moving on to the next module, the eighth module, where we'll be learning all about the world of data visualization with the help of Power BI. No prior knowledge required, nothing like that. We'll be using AI to convert boring looking raw data into beautiful looking interactive dashboards like this. Guys, every management in the world loves to look at interactive dashboards like this, where let's say this is the chart of North America, right? Like if you, let's say, click on California, everything in this chart will be converted to that of California. If you click on Chicago, everything will be shifted to Chicago. If you click on Texas, everything will be converted to that of Texas. So interactive, beautiful looking dashboards in Power BI. We'll be learning it with the help of AI, zero prior knowledge required, everything right from scratch. Once we do this, we would have completed phase 1.2 and we will be moving on to phase 1.3. By the way, with the help of this Power BI module, we have people who have been able to get jobs as analysts, got 23% salary appraisal, and been able to impress their bosses. Getting, Power BI developers in the US are getting average salaries of $107,000. That is the sort of average salaries which people are getting via just one module of this particular AI Career Accelerator Inner Circle program. Once we do this, we would have completed phase 1.2 and we'll be moving on to phase 1.3, which is all about the world of AI agents and autonomous systems. Yes, we'll be learning all about the world of agentic AI and automations to be able to automate so much of our work. You will go absolutely bonkers. And we'll be building real world Jarvis. We'll be building your own AI employee personal assistant. We'll be building voice agents as well. Yes, guys, we'll be building voice agents. Just like Siri is there, just like Alexa is there, you will be able to build voice agents of your own with the help of this particular module, via which we have people like Keval R. Thakkar, who has been able to get a 63% salary hike, incredible 63% salary hike with the help of this particular module itself. Once we do this, we will move on to phase 1.4, which is about making you career ready with the help of AI. How do we make you career ready with the help of AI? By firstly learning everything about the world of LinkedIn optimization and personal branding with the help of AI. So, because guys, once you build your personal brand on a platform like LinkedIn, recruiters start reaching out to you instead of you reaching out to recruiters. So, how do you make recruiters reach out to you? By building your personal brand and doing LinkedIn, optimizing your LinkedIn. So, we'll be learning all about it in this module. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to job, a module where we'll be learning a skill which no one in the world teaches us. No college, no school teaches us. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the art of salary negotiation. Yes, in this particular 11th module, we'll be learning the art of salary negotiation. We'll be learning how to find those hidden job opportunities which no job portal in the world shows, no LinkedIn, no job portal in the world shows. How to find those hidden job opportunities with the help of AI. We'll be learning all about it. So this is the job hunting using AI module to get a 40% salary hike with the help of AI. Once we do this, we would have completed phase 1.4 and we'll be moving on to phase 1.5. By the way, with the help of this module, we have people like Ramiz Mullah, who was able to crack a job in Deloitte with no coding background. Among 5,000 plus candidates, he was able to get a job only with the help of this module. And once we do this, we'll be moving on to phase 1.5, which is about AI branding strategy and leadership, where firstly we'll be learning about AI powered image and video creation for personal brand building. Okay, I told you that in LinkedIn optimization you need to build a personal brand, but you might be wondering, Aditya, I do not have the time to be able to create images, videos, text, content where in LinkedIn so much. So how do you automate all of this with the help of AI? So guys, we'll be using AI powered image generation to be able to create beautiful images. We'll be having text, of course. We'll be automating all of the stuff and building automation workflows and agents for the same. Along with that, what if I tell you that, guys, tell me which particular language this particular video is in?
ChatGPT Go is a budget-friendly subscription launched in India at 300.
Okay, so it's mentioned, it's already English. Okay, this particular
ChatGPT Go est un abonnement abordable lancé en Inde à 399 roupies par mois, donnant accès au modèle.
So this is French for you.
ChatGPT Go es una suscripción económica lanzada en India por 399 rupias al mes que da acceso.
And guys, this is Spanish for you. What if I tell you that all of these 3 reels are completely AI generated? Drop in a MB in the chat box if you're mind blown that all of these 3 reels are completely AI generated. The video, the audio, everything. I was not even present over here when these reels were created. We just have to put in some information and the reel is created, audio, video, everything in whatever language in the world you want. Okay, so all of it was created with the help of AI, and you will be learning how to create your own avatars and reach worldwide audience to build a personal brand for yourself. So that is what we'll be learning in this module. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to business communication with the help of AI, how you can empower your business communication, how you can communicate better with everyone in your office with the help of AI. Once we do this, with the help of this module, we have people like Krishna Chaitanya Bhamidipati ji, who was able to get 100% salary hike than his current job in Oracle. Okay, he was able to do that with the help of this module. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to AI, ROI and strategy, okay, to turn what you have built into business impact. Because like if you want to become an AI leader in your company, let's say you manage a team of 2 people, 5 people, 10 people, 100 people, 1000 people, whatever the case is for you. If you manage a team, okay, and if you want to implement AI projects in your organization, you need to understand the ROI of it and you need to be able to apply the strategy into it. So how to calculate AI ROI, how to make a